Can you believe it? There's actually some more information coming out from the Real Housewives of Atlanta's newest season. And this is coming from our friends over at lovebscott.com. Apparently, there's a new friend of in the mix.
Baby, baby, won't you listen to me? I got that flavor. I know you're dying to feed. I ain't no dancer, just got some hip in my feet. Now throw your hands up. Ooh, you bring the lighter, I got the fuse. You make a fire, I'll add the fuel. Follow my lead, just watch the shoes. Gotta turn the heat up to get this cool.
Welcome back to the Kempire Daily YouTube channel, your #1 source for pop culture news and music, entertainment, reality TV, and so much more. As always, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on breaking news when we go live or when we upload. So it's been a while since we talked about the Real Housewives of Atlanta, but as you know, the last time we spoke about it, it was another lovebscott.com exclusive talking about what we can expect and this new possible housewife that might be joining. I believe her name was Courtney. Yeah. Well, we haven't confirmed whether or not she's going to be a friend of or a full-time housewife, but things look good. But also things look good for Monyetta. We've seen Monyetta filming a lot. A lot of you said, I don't know, Monyetta didn't really bring a lot last season. We're not sure, but we hear she's gotten into battles with a few different people during the season. Well, now they're about to wrap up the season. And as you know, Cynthia Bailey did confirm in a recent interview that she will be filming in a friend of capacity. That was her terminology, but she's sort of coming in late in the season. But she's been around. She's been around and she's been filming. So has Latoya. Remember Latoya? Some of you wanted Latoya to get another season. Well, she's apparently been at a couple of events. Not sure if she's going to be on the show officially. You know how they do for the love of Charisse Jenkins, Jordan, whatever her name is. You could be edited out. All right. But according to lovebscott.com, it seems as if we might have a new friend of. And it's funny because when I saw her with Kenya, I was like, is she going to be on the show? Well, according to Love B. Scott, they write this. The Real Housewives of Atlanta has almost finished taping season 15, but it appears there's one more friend that's being thrown into the mix. I love this, though, because if you count all the people that... Remember we had that season where it was only like 5 housewives? But now it feels like we're getting a bunch of people, and that seems to be the magic when it comes to creating, even when a housewife's not necessarily bringing a lot or a major storyline, you have a lot of personalities to keep up with. So they continue. Kenya had a big hair spa event for her hair care line Friday night and brought along a new face. Her name is Akilah Coleman, and sources exclusively tell lovebscott.com that she's, quote, been filming with Kenya a lot. I like that, though, because I feel as if, yes, Kenya's cool with Candy, but, you know, Kenya's sort of been, like, on her own. So if this is, like, a Kenya's best friend, I want to see that this season. You know what I mean? Just to kind of see Kenya being that and continuing another season of not being the villain. And they have exclusive photos, which we'll be sharing somewhere here. So they said Akilah is a model and a philanthropist, and she's married to NFL running back Tevin Coleman. Okay, we have a married woman. Oh, I'm loving it already. Tevin once played for the Atlanta Falcons, but is currently playing for the San Francisco 49ers. So he's still currently playing? Okay. The two are parents to 5-year-old twins, Nazira and Nazanin. Right? Akilah and Tevin both use their platforms to raise awareness and create conversation around sickle cell disease, as their daughter, Nazazine, lives with the condition. So they continue and they say, it's unclear how frequently we'll see Akilah mixing and mingling with the rest of the ladies this season. But as we've learned from other Housewives franchises, never underestimate how much a friend can impact a group dynamic. This is true. For the love of, Marlo. Just saying. So they said, speaking of friends, lovebscott.com exclusively confirmed that Cynthia Bailey was taping as a friend at her own leisure and she was spotted at Kenya's event alongside season 13 friend Latoya Ali. As it stands now, RHOA season 15 will consist of full-time housewives Kandi Burruss, Kenya Moore, Sheree Whitfield, Sonia Richards-Ross, Marlo Hampton, and Drew Sidora, and a new peach or two. Remember, we were talking about Monyetta and we were talking about Courtney Rhodes, right? Okay, Elephant Brain's working, all right? So as I said to you before, I know some of you did not love last season. You were like, oh, these same people are coming back. But the producers are actively putting multiple people in the mix, maybe replacements. Just saying. So the interesting thing about this new season is that we haven't really heard about the ladies from last season and what their stories will encompass. We already know that Kandi has been tested from the very first group event that happened a few months ago. But we really haven't heard anything about Drew Sidora's storyline. We already know Kenya's going to be talking more about her divorce that's still ongoing. We don't know what's happening with Marlo and her nephews. Remember last season, Marlo was building her dream home. She's still not in that dream home just yet. We already know what Sheree's storyline will be. It's going to be Martell and her fashion line. Okay. Not interested, don't care. But we shall see. But it will be interesting to see what Sonia Richards-Ross's storyline will be this season, see how Monyetta's getting activated and involved in the whole situation, and what Courtney brings to the situation. I know nothing really much of Courtney besides what we reported on. As always, I will be open to them until I'm not. But we shall see. I know a lot of you are on the fence about RHOA. But you checked on in at the season. So the ratings were rating last season. Guys, let's continue this conversation in the comment section. I want to know your reaction to the news that there's another possible castmate that's joining the Real Housewives of Atlanta, even in the last hour. And she's Kenya's friend. How do you feel about this mix? And what do you want to see from the Real Housewives of Atlanta? Let's continue this conversation below. As always, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on breaking news when we go live or when we upload. Thanks for watching.
You bring the lighter, I got the fuse. You make a fire, I'll ask you. Follow my lead.